What about making yours sound better?
Alright, so in this part we're going to talk about drums. So we have our melody, our little melody loop that we've made here. Let's listen to it again just in case you forgot what it sounds like. Super cool. Very, very happy with it. So now, for drums, I have this little pack I've assembled here. I have some drums in Wheezy style. So I'm going to drag some of these in. Nice hard kick. Like this Vox. Can never have too much percussion. It's a cool hat. And this 808. I want to discuss the 808 real quick. So with Wheezy, he uses his kind of triplet patterns of 808s, and he uses very short 808s, short but hard, and that's a pretty good one right there. See how it doesn't sustain too long, just kind of comes in and out. Can make some cool patterns with that. So I'm gonna make a drum loop here. How I like to make drum loops is I'll put a blank pattern under my music loop, and I'll just start making the drum loop around that. You know what I mean? But add this clap in as well. And the first thing I do is I always go right click the hat, and I do fill each 2 steps just to start me off with a nice basic rhythm. Put in the and I'm gonna put in the clap just on the 3. Add in the snare now. Can lower the velocity of these 2 off snares right here just to differentiate. Next, we're going to do the kick. One tip with the kick here is that I always put the velocity right here all the way up, and there's really no rhyme or reason for this. It's just what I've seen almost every other successful trap producer do. So I feel like if they've had so much success doing it, even though it doesn't really make a lot of sense sonically or from a mix perspective, if they say it works, I guess it works. So I've just started doing it, and it does. Obviously, it makes it louder, so it makes the kick more prominent and hit harder. But yeah. Up next, we're going to do our 808. I'm going to copy our kick pattern here. I'm going to paste it onto where the 808 is. And now, to find out the note of the 808, I'm going to go to our sample here. I'm going to right-click it. I'm going to click Edit in Audio Editor. That's going to pull it up in Edison. And then from there, I'm going to right-click it again, go to Regions, and then do Detect Pitch Regions. And that's going to tell me that the 808 is in the key of C. So we don't have to do anything. If it was in F, say, then we would go to the wrench right here, and then our piano roll, our little root note thing right here, we'd right click F5 to just set it to that note. But it's at C, so we don't have to do anything. And we just go in to make our little bass line right here. So I'm going to reset the velocities here all to default, so nothing's too crazy. I'm just going to follow our bass melody from the melodies. Just gonna put a scale back in right here. So if I want to do any note slides or anything, I know what we got. So I actually like that bass line a lot. I'm adding some extra notes here. Now I'm gonna go into this hi-hat pattern and add some other notes as well. To make a cool little hi-hat slide, you could right-click this control right here, change it to fine pitch, and then by holding down right-click on the first note of your slide, you could just drag it up or down, make a cool little slide, like I said. Alright, up next we're going to add some percussion in here. This is on use loop points, so it keeps repeating. Gotta turn that off. Gonna pan these a little to the left and right. Alright, sound pretty good. Let's listen to the drum loop by itself. You can hear how the 808 pattern is really sound like that Wheezy style. Alright, cool. Up next, we're going to talk about arranging the beat and how to really complete it.